So I got a message for all of you. It's really simple. Don't be so scared of scale. I used to be very true 1/64th scale in my building. And then I realized that there's a lot you can do with other scale parts. Here we have a small collection of parts that come from different scales, all smaller than 1/64th scale, but actually work really well in 1/64th scale. I'm going to start off with this wood bed I have here that I found on eBay. It's an Cho Scale wood bed kit. It's made to fit a dually truck in Cho Scale, but is actually very comparable in size to this 1/64 scale Ertl pickup bed, and it's almost the exact same size, so you can put it on almost any single rear wheel truck and not have it look out of place. Another thing I have is some Cho Scale snow removal equipment, including this salt spreader and this plow. The plow and the salt spreader came off of an Cho Scale Boley snow truck, and as you can see, the plows are almost the exact same size as the Greenlight ones, but these can pivot. You can mount on the bottom of your truck and you can pivot them. As for the salt spreader off the truck, it makes a perfect in-bed salt spreader. Just cut the tailgate off your truck or put on a flatbed and you're good to go. So what else do I have here? I have some little Cho Scale suitcases, which are really small. I'm going to zoom in for you. There you go. It's kind of small backpacks, and these work fine on your build if you're adding them to a roof rack. Like, let's throw some on this Porsche I'm working on here. Just have some, there you go. Simple backpack, maybe put a spare tire on there. You're good to go. And now I'm going to tell you guys one of my biggest kept secrets. And that is Cho Scale semi-truck tires. This is where I get all my pickup truck dually wheels that I don't build or anything. So these are both off of Cho Scale trucks. I actually found these on eBay. They're made by a company called Promotex and Herpa, and not the STD, Herpa. And they come in these sets. So this is enough for 4 trucks, I believe. And then we have some off-road tires. That's enough for 3 sets. I combined, so there's really 4 sets in here. And each of those packs were like $10. And that's enough to build wheels for 4 trucks. A few other things, runaway wheel, I got here are these Cho Scale Hay Bales. Now these are extremely detailed. You can even see they have the twine on them, as opposed to if you find the regular 1/64 scale bales out there, they're either plastic or they don't have the twine on them. And these work perfectly fine for 1/64 scale bales, as you can see in the back of this pickup truck here, how they compare in scale. Next, I have a Cho Scale canoe here, which, as you can see, works perfectly fine on your 1/64 scale car. Now, I also, this kind of got pushed aside. This is a 1/76 scale beer keg that I found also on eBay. And these are made to be loads for 1/76 scale semi-trucks. But I bought them to use as fuel tanks. See that? Perfect fuel tanks for your hot rod. And now for the one that's probably confused you if you saw it, and that's this, I think it's an N scale, 1/148th scale Ford Convertible. Now, how can this be used in 1/64th scale? I'm currently building it to be a pedal car. Just like that. So what I did is I added a steering wheel off the 1/64th scale car in there, and I'm going to be adding a seat to it and maybe repainting it to make it look like a pedal car. So just to show you guys a few examples I have of using different scale things. I already showed you the hay bales. Here's a truck that I built. This has a lot of HO scale parts on it. The mirrors and the wheels and tires came off of an HO scale semi-truck. I really love these wheels. And even has a 1/64th scale shovel on the bumper. If you're going to ask, the skull is a 1/64th scale white metal kit that I found. And then there's also ladders. Here's a 1/64th scale ladder that, if I didn't tell you that, you'd probably never have guessed. So that's kind of the thing. It's just don't be afraid of scale in your building. There's plenty of parts out there, and if you limit yourself to truly be one scale, you're going to be very limited in the parts world. So hopefully you guys found something interesting in this video and inspired you to look into other scales and really just go on Amazon, go on eBay, go to your local hobby shop, just look through the model train sections and even the 1/76 scale plastic kit section. You can find all sorts of stuff: wheels, tires, tools, canoes, pedal cars, whatever you want. Just got to have the imagination and know how to use it in this scale. Hope this helps, guys.